Head to Boardwalk Honda this June for savings that are heating up. During the hot summer sales event, you'll find incredible deals on over 1,300 new Hondas, like a new 2017 Honda Civic, lease for just $129 a month. That's right, just $129 a month. Hurry in. These massive savings are only here during the hot summer sales event. From Maine to Miami, nobody beats a Boardwalk deal. Visit Boardwalk Honda or BoardwalkHonda.com today.
Boardwalk Honda.
We have grudge matches going on, and from what I've heard so far, these races can get pretty heated, especially when money's involved.
Grudge racing is two cars, one race, one pot. They put up money between both cars, a couple thousand usually, and the winner will take home all the money. They'll negotiate stips on the race, and once the negotiations are done, they race, and the win light gets all the money.
Okay, so let's meet our drivers.
Action, you ready? My name is Pro Stock Gordo, aka the Get Fresh Crew, owner of the Blue Magic Camaro.
My name is Monty Clark from Patterson, and I drive an 87 Regal.
My name is Denzel Williams, better known as Dark Horse. That's the name of the car.
My name is Jesse, and I drive the Jumpman Mustang.
My name is Keyshawn. I drive the gray Mustang right here.
It gets really nuts between everybody. You'll see fights, not physical, but verbal fights. I mean, everybody's a big family here and friends, so everybody gets along, but everybody wants the money, and it's all about the hustle.
Between these drivers, the total at stake is under $5K, with Gordo putting in the most, racing both Denzel and Monty. Look, what do you do to get ready for this kind of stuff?
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but it's well worth it, A little money, a little time, me and my fellas. We get together. If it's early morning, late night, whatever it takes, we do what we got to do to prepare to get the car right, and we're ready to race.
The engine, which we put together last night, this morning, 4:45 this morning, we finished. We drove from Long Island. It's my mechanics, Lance Summer. My brothers are here, but we spent most of the time here. I mean, to get here, we're just pouring oil in it today.
Wow.
Right here at the track.
Woolly bars, big tire. Oh, I can't say that about the motor. This is grudge racing, so you can't, give all of the secrets. I'm here today to run Gordo, give him the brake and the clear.
I got a small block, straight head, one carburetor, out-of-box intake, and today we set up a grudge race with Gordo from Patterson.
Stock block, all motor, no wheelie bars, 29-inch tire.
So it's crazy here with these grudge matches. Monty, the driver of the 87 Buick, he wouldn't tell me anything about what he was running under his car, anything about his engine. He would give me very, very little about what he's got going on because he doesn't want his competition to find out. He just wants his competition to know that he's going to smoke them. I mean, he did tell me one thing after the cameras were turned off, which he did end up giving me permission to say, that he's running 850 horsepower, which I don't know if most of you know, but 850 horsepower is an insane amount of horsepower, especially for a vehicle that he's got pretty light. He's got a lot taken out and got it down to bare bones, but it's pretty cool how much of a secret they keep this stuff.
You want to keep the upper hand on your opponent. You're going to give the basics. We try to match the cars up almost identical, but they're not. You're going to take a race that probably is not fair, but you're going to take it anyway. My car may be lighter than the other car. All of that's going to be in. It could be one big argument. It could, a lot of big other things. And then, you just go from there. And then we both come to agreement, set a date, which today happened to be today.
As for our two 80s Mustangs,
It's nothing pretty, that's for sure. It's just your regular old Mustang. It's a flat black, supposed to be a sleeper, not supposed to catch anybody's attention.
why did you pick this car?
The lightest of the light. I'm a big boy, I need a light car.
Makes sense.
It's a Chevy motor. I want to go fast. It's the best way to do it.
Have you put any work in yourself on this car?
Yeah, the engine. My boys over here, they built my car from scratch. I can't thank them enough.
Pulling into the staging beams, there's no feeling like it. It gets your adrenaline pumping. Everything that you've been thinking about beforehand goes away, and it's go time.
And when you add the money factor in, what does that do?
It makes it even more thrilling. The adrenaline is, like I said, sky high. It's fun.
The drivers continue to prep their cars throughout the afternoon, with races supposed to be starting at 2 p.m.
We don't have to wait till whatever time that he want to race. We ready right now.
Come on, Ghana! That's right. Come on, Ghana. We need you late.
We've been waiting 3 hours for these drivers. Now we think something's wrong.
Well, we went out there, we made 3 test passes, none of which were clean, and it comes to a point where you gotta decide whether you wanna blow the motor up and go out there and have a big ego, or you save your parts and do it another day. So I decided to do it another day.
What happened with the kid that you were racing?
He was ready to go, he was okay with it, you know. I paid him some punk out money because I didn't race, so. He had a good day. He came to the track and got paid $100 for nothing.
As for Monty, we watched not even him, just the Buick and another driver, while Monty stood on the side, make a pass alone at the end of the day. After that, he seemed to just disappear. But there's still Gordo versus Denzel.
Inspira announces our latest medical breakthrough. It's called the phone. Our new app lets you see an urgent care doctor faster. Find the closest center with the shortest wait. You can even check in online. Get text updates and wait from the comfort of home. Inspira Urgent Care. Get the app.
Education is the seed to growing. At Bright Beginnings Academy, that seed is provided and sowed with care by professionals. With degree teachers, a secure building and playground, and curriculum-based learning, Bright Beginnings Academy provides an environment designed for excelled learning and activity for every growing child. With locations in Cherry Hill and Sewell, accessibility is close to you. Visit bbanj.net to schedule a tour of our facilities, learn about our classes, and find out about our summer camps. Bright Beginnings Academy is not only the right start, but a bright start.
Family is traditions, family is fun, and family is memories. Family is Cowtown. For over 60 years, the family of Cowtown has provided entertainment for years of memory. With great summer fun and entertainment, there is no better place for your family than to join ours. Come on out to the Cowtown Rodeo on Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. and experience the family fun to create your lasting memories with the whole family. You won't want to miss it.
What happens when an entire organization builds for the future? Dreams are achieved. TerraSol Energies helps organizations reduce energy costs and increase sustainability with innovative solar power systems. Integrating revolutionary components from SunPower's Helix system, this SunPower commercial dealer provides simply the best. Transform your business with the world's first fully integrated commercial solar solution.
Even though it was a very close race, Denzel ended up with their pot totaling $31.50.
What happened on the track today, Gordo called me out. I went out. It was, a late call out for today. He rushed me, but, that's Gordo, good guy. Went out there, staged up. My component over there can cut a good tree. I'm just starting at the tree, and I left with him, and at the end, I came out on top.
Pack the house night. It is exactly what it says. For the second year, race fans are out for an action-packed night completely free. The weather has been a little iffy, so let's go talk to some drivers about the event before the rain decides to make an appearance. Tell me, what's the atmosphere here like tonight?
Oh, it's good. Real family friendly. A lot of, they always have stuff going on for the kids here, and it's definitely different from people that have never been here or been to a dirt race. I mean, definitely come check it out. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's not just for adults. I mean, there's a lot of things for kids to do, and you know, I mean, that's who we need to be watching this stuff, and you know, just so they're not in their little shelter anymore. Get outside the box. I mean, there's a lot of things to do here.
When you see all the little kids, they come out. I let them sit in the car. I even have a few of them sign their names all over the place.
Really?
Oh, they get a kick out of it.
Why do you like doing that?
Well, I got 3 grandsons, 1 12 and 2 that are 6.
There you go.
And they're both all 3 boys, and the 2 little ones, they're awesome.
The numbers are in, and about 2,500 people have come out for bouncy houses, food, live music, monster truck rides, and obviously for some racing. That number doesn't include the 800 drivers and their crew members.
My name's Ken Morin.
And what do you drive?
I drive an Outlaw stock Monte Carlo SS.
My name is Olivia Ingersoll, and I drive the 95 car here at Bridgeport Speedway. It's a crate car. I just started this year. It's my rookie season.
My name's Matt Stengel, and I drive a Sportsman here at Bridgeport.
Okay, so tell me why you drive a Sportsman. Why did you decide to take this route?
Sportsman is a lot easier than modified, and this is my 2nd year racing, so we figured we'd start here and then move up next year.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18, so you said this is your 1st year or 2nd year racing?
This is my 2nd year.
So you raced before you had a license?
Yes.
Very cool. How'd you get into that?
Well, actually, when you don't have a license, you have to go through the state police, and they approve you to do, like, you have to go like rent the track out for a day, and then the state police watch you and you go and test, and then they approve you or not.
This is a stock 350 Chevy engine, 8-cylinder. We're allowed some modifications, but not a whole lot.
I have definitely seen a lot more men racers than women racers here at Bridgeport. So Olivia stands out, but what makes her even cooler is she's her own mechanic.
I learned from, I used to be on I still am. I'm on a pit crew for a guy that races here, a big block guy, Mike Franz, Z28 car. He taught me everything I knew for like 4 years, 5 years. And then I was like, it's time for me to get my own car. It's time.
And so you were pit crew for 4 or 5 years, and now just this year you decided to get a car.
Yeah, my own car too. It's not. It's kind of scary. That's why you get nervous driving out there.
Are we a community bank? Yes. Do we provide the best in personal and community service? Of course. Do we offer the convenience of online banking, competitive rates, and convenient hours? Absolutely. But Franklin Bank is more than that, much more. Franklin Bank is also focused on lending, on getting businesses and families going. Come in today and let us show you how we can help. Home, auto, business. Franklin Bank. Build your future with us.
Avoid the hassles of oil and propane deliveries in large tanks. It's easy to convert to environmentally friendly natural gas. It's efficient, reliable, clean, and convenient. The least expensive of all heating fuels and is produced in North America. A natural gas heating system typically lasts 5 years longer than an oil furnace. For heating, hot water, cooking, clothes drying, even for outdoor grilling, pool heating, and fireplaces, there's no better option than natural gas.
Call 1-800-822-WARM or visit southjerseygas.com.
ACUA is working to keep Atlantic County clean and green with its electric car charging stations, wind and solar projects, and state-of-the-art recycling program. ACUA also works to keep litter out of our communities through its Adopt a Road program. ACUA is dedicated to making Atlantic County and our world a better place. To learn more, visit acua.com.
Marcacci Meats, the area's best butcher shop, has moved to the corner of Oak and Delsey. You'll find the best cuts of the freshest quality meat, all cut to order by our butcher to ensure that you are bringing home the best meat for your table. In the new Marcacci Meats, you will now find produce, subs, sandwiches, and a full deli line. Like us on Facebook to learn about our weekly specials. Experience the difference when shopping at Marcacci Meats on the corner of Oak and Delsey.
As I'm going around the track, I'm just hoping I make it around turn with other cars around me. It's scary because you own your own stuff, and it's just like you don't want to be hitting other people, and so you're just observing everything, and you're just hoping for the best and trying to get to the front.
Now, the three types of cars racing at Pack the House night are crate, sportsman, outlaw stocks, and sprints. The big block modifiers have the night off, but drivers still are out to show their support.
My name's Dave Hunt, and I race number 27 Big Block Modified here at Bridgeport.
Okay, so why big blocks?
Basically, graduated from the sportsman division and started running big blocks, and just kind of a lot of power. It's sick. I mean, to sum it up, it's sick. You get in the car every week, and you're really impressed by it. I'll say that.
Bridgeport holds tons of different events throughout the season, but Pack the House always brings the biggest crowd.
I think it's just it gets a lot of outside people in here that have never been, and it's free. I mean, so they do that just for the mere fact to attract new fans and get people here that have never been before.
Favorite part's probably the people and like all the fans and stuff.
Do you have a lot of fans?
I don't know.
Do you have a whole fan crew?
Yeah.
Is that your fan crew right up there?
Yeah, it's just my family and a couple
Hey,
other
fan
friends.
crew, give us a wave. Your dad, is that your dad, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
He said he's a dog.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Whatever, right? Whatever. You race, you do all the hard work.
Yep.
Do you fix your car too?
Yep, and me and my dad, and we have a couple, like my brother and them help, and then we actually have one guy, Rick, he comes every day and helps work on it too.
Okay, so why dirt?
I don't know, I mean, when my dad was younger, he started on asphalt, and then he moved up to dirt, and it's just more fun than asphalt, yeah.
Why is it more fun?
Because asphalt, it's just like, I don't know, there's a lot more sliding and passing, like all stuff like that.
All right, cool. But sliding too much isn't a good thing, and that's what happens when it rains. We made it halfway through the event, and now it's starting to rain.
This is the heavier cell that we saw coming. It's just going through patches, there's nothing behind it. Just hope that we don't get any lightning. We got to get everybody out of this thing.
Event staff aren't letting a little rain get in the way of their fun, even with so many people starting to make their way to the parking lot. Yeah, are they starting?
No, I mean, hello?
The track is made to drain the rainwater, but it just keeps coming down. Until next time, Bridgeport, my camera is getting soaked. Welcome to the final day of the ROTAX Grand Nationals US Open at the New Jersey Motorsports Park.
Hello everybody. I really appreciated this weekend of racing, and I hope it was the same for you. It was really good races what we have seen today. Our team from ROTAX and also the team from Go ROTAX organizing the event has been really trying to put the best together for you. I hope you enjoyed it.
We have an exclusive interview with one of the drivers who will be representing the US at the ROTAX Grand Finals in Portugal this November. But first, let's start with some info from driving instructor and owner of Chaos Kart Shop in New York, Keith Leonard. So tell me, what makes this so different from like your stereotypical go-kart?
This will pull 1.5 to 2.5 G force versus like a fun kart, let's say.
Okay.
This is a full-blown technology racing to the best level, and this is where everybody starts to go into cars.
What is the ultimate goal for the end of the day today?
Well, the ultimate goal is obviously to win and get the trip to Portugal, but obviously has to be going perfectly right.
Hi, Comfort Bob. You know, whenever we have a system in an attic, we always have a chance of a water leak. Now that could be a heater or an air conditioner. When we have a water leak, it can cause very severe problems. Now this unit has a pan underneath it that was going to capture the water. It didn't. The water got out beyond the pan here, it went onto the deck, it can go down to the carpet, furnishings below, damage the ceiling. There's all sorts of consequences. Besides a pan under a unit, it should have an overflow switch. So if the water gets too deep, it shuts off. That way you avoid having the water overflowing. This is very deteriorated. There's rust in the pan. This unit really has to be replaced. If you have a unit in the attic, make sure you have it checked. Give us a call. We can look for signs of water and keep you out of trouble. Because you deserve comfort now.
By Bob McAllister, because you deserve comfort now. 609-400-1005.
Something special is happening here. Something unprecedented. More than 150,000 Geisinger patients are participating in our MyCode program, the largest and most advanced genetic study ever conducted. MyCode data has already helped Geisinger scientists and physicians develop new and more effective ways to prevent and treat diseases, including cancer. Advanced medicine, compassionate care. MyCode is now offered at Atlanticare, a member of Geisinger Health System.
We finished up 15th from last, so that wasn't too horrible. We had motor issues. This particular class was like a spec motor that we got from them.
Okay.
The ROTAX people in general from ROTAX, they have been great to work with, super friendly.
13 drivers will be making their way to Portugal this November, and this driver in particular already had his ticket even before the races began this weekend. So you will be representing Team USA.
I'll be one of the members of, I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, 16 to 18 team members.
Wow.
And the series runs from, there's actually a couple of different series in the winter, Florida Winter Tour, and then the Challenge of the Americas, and then this is the final chance throughout the year to win ticket. Name's Billy Cleveland. I race ROTAX Masters in the National ROTAX Series from Shell Beach, California. And we made the journey all the way here to battle the local boys, and they were very tough. Fantastic facility. In all honesty, I won the ticket earlier this year in the Challenge of the Americas. So coming here, it was more about winning the national title and you know, just trying to beat the local boys.
What's it like being out on that track?
It's intense. All the guys in the Masters class are the best in the nation, and everybody gives it 110%, and you can't for 1 second let your guard down. But it's a lot of fun. It's a good group of guys spread out throughout the nation, and it's very fast.
All right, let's go back a little bit on your history of racing. How long have you been racing?
Well, I've been involved in karting in and out of karting for over 50 years. I went to the ROTAX Grand Finals last year for my first time. I've done some World Championships in the early 90s. I've raced 70s, 80s, 90s, late 2000s. I've run a lot of different series, and I really enjoy the ROTAX series. They put on a phenomenal event. It's a great organization. It's a fantastic product, and I like supporting it and being involved in it.
What's the feeling you get when you're out there on the track?
Oh, it's like a 10-year-old kid. You know, it's Christmas morning, you got your go-kart, you just want to drive the perfect lap. And I don't know if anybody ever really drives the perfect lap, but they strive for it each and every time. And it's a lot of fun. We have a great team. I represent Rollison Performance Group out of Wilsonville, Oregon. And everybody in the tent, from the little kids, 8 years old, up to myself, we all work real hard. We race together as a team, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a fantastic sport. It's a great introduction to racing itself, and you know, I recommend it for everybody.
So you were saying about the perfect lap. Well, I was just watching you out there, and it seemed pretty close to a perfect lap to me. But what started out?
Well, there's a lot of things. You know, the perfect lap is always constantly changing. Every week it changes because the innovation, guys working on their stuff, new product coming out. But the perfect lap is the fastest lap of the day. Is probably, whether it's your own fastest lap or it's the fastest lap, that's the perfect lap for the day.
So were you, if I'm mistaken, were you running second most of this early in the race?
Well, for this race here, I started 5th, jumped into 3rd, and then just hung around in 3rd, and then I jumped into 2nd. And then I worked on the first place guy, and when his car started tightening up, which means sticking to the track and not releasing, I was able to get by him and then just try to set sail.
I was going to say, it seemed like smooth sailing from there. Once you got in first, you were gone.
It is and it isn't, because you know that there's several other guys that are coming. And you can't give up. You can't turn around and look to see where they're. You have to keep going until you see that checkered flag.
And like you said, can't let your guard down.
Never.
Well, what's your highlight of the day?
Well, my highlight is winning this. When I got here, I struggled. It's a very technical layout. It's very fast. Most of the tracks aren't as long as this, so there was a lot of work to be done. I struggled on this section over here, and I just kept having to work on it and work on it. And you know, as the week progressed, I started getting closer and closer, and by the final, I figured it out. And that's one of the challenges that makes karting, makes racing so much fun.
Trust the experts at Dondero Diamonds and Fine Jewelry to help you make a decision that lasts a lifetime.
The stress that's been taken off of us is so much more than I thought.
Make me feel happy. Do things that make me feel good.
The help that I'm getting that is so really heartfelt.
They love me, they care for me. That's what I like.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Hi, I'm Larry Styler, owner of East Coast Roofing and Siding. For over 35 years, we've strived to bring excellence to your home in the work that we do. Whether it be roofing, siding, windows, or solar, you can trust us with your family and home.
Trust us with your family and home.
I just want to thank my team. You know, those guys are phenomenal. You know, we never give up. We've done really good as a team today, and you know, they're just, I owe a lot to them for this victory. A little emotional, but you know, it's great.
As for the other winners,
Luke Silicon, Brent Cruz, Tyler Gonzalez, Ariel Castro, Davide Greco, Josh Pearson, and your winner today, although he won't be getting a ticket because he already has one, for Rollison Performance Group, Billy Cleveland. All right, that does it. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to the ROTAX Grand Nationals, U.S. Open of New Jersey. As Michelle and Helmut said, ROTAX is far from going away. They are committed to working harder, but we want to thank all of you for coming out and racing with us. Have a safe ride home. Thank you, everyone. The podium is now open.